This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat is sponsored by Paragon Open Dance Sport Championships. Welcome to Approach the Bar with DanceBeat. Now, tonight is a really special evening because I have three of the founder members of the Chippendales with me. And the reason they're here is that we are actually going to talk about some of the events that have just happened at Manhattan Dance Championships in New York. So with me tonight, I am very honored to have Mr. Klaus.
Good evening. Good evening.
And Klaus actually did a little bit of dancing in the 90s, probably. Okay. Mr. Colin, and he was big in the early 80s.
Oh yeah, it was all hanging out in the 80s, yeah. It was a good time.
Really big. And the main Chippendale himself, he just stripped. Igers, how are you, Matt?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm very, very good. We are going to start tonight by discussing the Pro Latin, finishing third. And part of that little mini competition, in my opinion, was Andre and Asta. They actually finished third in every dance last night. Who wants to kick this off?
I can do it. So I think they was really amazing. Andre is always one of my favorite male dancers. I really like the style, I really like the look, I like how he presents a girl. But I was a bad judge for him in the jive, maybe because I was judging them around, I think, 1 minute 15. And they was a little bit dead, but out of that, just a compliments. I think this was one of the best his comps that I ever saw him. Can I follow up with that? I first,
Let me get a drink first.
Yeah. A little cheers on that one then first. Cheers. 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 Cheers, guys.
Right.
I'd like to say, you're not a bad judge. You say you're a bad judge because you give them a low mark. Someone's got to have a low mark. I think it's a critical, and that's what you guys are there for. Yeah? You know, for me, I'm there for the pleasure. I'm watching that. So I don't think he's not a fair judge. I think you are a fair judge, and you have a clear reason why you do what you do on that. So I think that's good. Just wanted to support that. I've seen this couple also for quite a long while. They've been they've split and they've come back, and I don't want to dwell on that because that's old news. But they're a couple which are very suited to each other. Andre, I think a super talented guy, as much as Asta is. I just wish he would use those talents consistently at every week, at every competition, at every time that he puts himself on the floor, because I think you're right, he does, and then he lets himself down. And therefore I say, Andre, you've got to keep your act together because you are a great dancer, but keep that up. Asta, you're fabulous. But sometimes you have to do double because he needs to go out and have a little rest in between. Rest is the wrong word. But this is the reason why he's accurate. You said 3 in every dance, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not challenging 2, yeah, but he's not falling down to 4. So get yourself together, be more challenging of yourself, and keep that up. And don't give in to anything that says, oh, this hurts a little bit. Yeah? It's supposed to hurt. Andre, listen to that. Listen to that.
Would you like to hurt Andre now?
Would you like to hurt Andre?
No, I have to say it's quite funny because I had a right go at him last night, saying exactly, we haven't spoken about it, saying exactly what Colin said. Because Andre's highest level is so much better than the results they're getting now. I think when he dances at his maximum, it's so good. For me, the introduction samba that he did last night was like out of this world. I thought it was amazing. And then, of course, you are excited and you have an expectation, and he does the same in the final, and it doesn't even look, it doesn't look half as good. And I don't think it's got to do with stamina. I really don't. Even the jive, I think it's got to do with concentration. I think that at a certain point he lets go, and it's competition dancing. it's a, you know, you're being judged for 1:40 or whatever long it takes, and you have to be firing all the way through. And I think that's got to be it, you know. So it's discipline, really. It's not yeah, you can always be more fit and more prepared, but I really think it's got to do with concentration. It's got to do with him, and you know, of course we have the introduction sound, but the room gets dark, the music is there, you're alone on the floor, you got all the feeling, and then for the final they switch the lights on and 6 couples on the floor, and you don't feel quite as special anymore. But that's not got to do with the surroundings. That's only got to do with yourself, and I really think that it will be such a shame for a talent like that to not be able to deliver consistency in a comp.
You hear what they're saying, Andre? You're going to have a bit of head bashing
this sounds like
here.
You know, this sounds like really, really negative, but I would take it like positive. No, it means you're fabulous. Please do it.
I would say that everyone loves you. It's all few negative things, but just all positive. So just keep going.
You're in charge of your destiny, Andre. That's the whole thing, what we're saying in here. And Asta is ready to go with you. Just get your act together more consistently.
Actually, she delivers the consistency.
His name is Andre, not actually.
Actually, Andre, she delivers the consistency because she's always there ready, you know. But sometimes Colin is right. Sometimes it looks like she has to fight a little bit too much because he takes a break.
Don't go anywhere, because we're coming right back. This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat is sponsored by Paragon Open Dance Sport Championships.